She doesn't miss you when you beg. She doesn't long for you when you text first. She doesn't ache when you explain yourself, justify your love, or plead for a second chance. Asterisk, asterisk, she misses you when your silence stops being a tactic and becomes your truth. Asterisk, asterisk, when your absence isn't a performance, but a reflection of a life so full, so steady, so unshaken, that she no longer fits in the margins. This isn't about games, it's about gravity. And the real shift doesn't happen in her mind. It happens in your asterisk, asterisk, nervous system. Asterisk, asterisk, when you stop reacting to her whims. When your peace becomes non-negotiable. When you stop orbiting her moods and start anchoring your own. That's when the tide turns. Not because you disappeared, but because you evolved. At first, she felt powerful, in control. Like she'd won, she told herself. Asterisk, he'll come back. He always does. Asterisk, and you did last time. With texts, with calls, with emotional labor, with desperation disguised as devotion. But this time, you didn't chase. You didn't react. You didn't beg for closure, validation, or a reason. You just stepped out. And that silence. It wasn't loud, it was deep. It didn't scream, it didn't threaten. It just was. And that's what broke the spell, because her ego thrives on reaction, on drama. On the proof that she still holds power over you. But when you stop feeding it, when you stop showing up like a backup plan with a heartbeat, her victory starts to taste hollow. She posts that subtle story, the one meant for you to see. No reaction. She has a mutual friend drop a hint. You don't bite. She waits for the text. It doesn't come. And slowly, the armor she wore starts to feel heavy. Pride no longer protects. It pinches. She remembers the last time she saw you. Not angry, not broken, just calm, clear, done. And that look. It replays in her mind at 2 a.m. Not because she loved you, but because she recognized you for the first time. She thought she could replace you, so she flooded her world with attention. New people, new compliments, new flirtations. At first, it felt good. Proof she was desirable. Proof she made the right choice. But attention is loud. And loud doesn't heal, it distracts. After a while, the compliments start to sound the same. The DMs blurred together. The dates feel like auditions, not connections. And then it hits her. She's being wanted, but not known. Because you didn't just say, asterisk, you're beautiful, asterisk. You noticed when she was tired. You knew when she was overthinking. You didn't fix her, you saw her. And that kind of intimacy, it can't be faked, it can't be rushed, it can't be replaced with surface-level charm. Now, when someone flirts, it lands flat, because they're talking to the version she shows the world, not the one you held space for. And that's when the loneliness begins. Asterisk, in the middle of a crowd, asterisk. She tells herself she's moved on, she's fine, better, even. But then a song plays, a scent lingers, a street corner triggers a memory. And suddenly, she's back in the car with you. No music, no pressure, just silence that didn't need to be filled. She remembers the inside jokes, the slow Sundays, the way you'd look at her across the room and just know. And now she's on a date with someone perfect on paper. But it feels like cardboard, because new moments don't carry the weight of real ones. They don't have history. They don't have depth. And her nervous system remembers long before her mind admits it. How safe she felt with you, not because you were perfect, but because you were present. She used to control the rhythm, push you away. You'd chase, go silent, you'd panic. She could set the pace and call it chemistry. But now you're not reacting. She checks your story, then checks it again. Who's that with you? Why do you look so calm? Why do you look lighter? Her mind races, asterisk. Maybe he's faking. Maybe he's hurting and hiding it, asterisk. But no, you're not hiding, you're healing. And that's what terrifies her. Because you're not playing her game anymore. So she sends a hey, how are you? Then ghosts, likes an old photo, says something real in a group chat aimed straight at you. It's not manipulation, it's panic. A person reaching for control they've lost. But you don't engage. You don't play hot and cold. You stay steady one-tempo.com, consistent, and that's when the power shifts. She expected anger. She braced for flexes, for sad quotes, for look how happy I am posts. But you gave her none of that. No drama, no bitterness, just a quiet life moving forward. You didn't erase her. You released her, and that kind of clean detachment. It hits harder than any clapback, because it says, I loved you. I learned I'm enough, and I don't need you to prove it. That breaks the loop. There's no fight to win, no wound to reopen. Just a man who chose peace, and walked away. And that's when respect wakes up. Not love, not yet, but respect. Because most men swing wild. After a breakup, you didn't, you stood still, and stillness is strength. The party phase fades, the distractions thin out, the noise dies, and in the silence, truth rises. She starts to hear what she refused to before. You were kind when she was sharp, patient when she was proud, present when she was distracted. She thought time would dull the memory. Instead, it sharpened it. And reflection doesn't punish, it wakes. She sees how she protected her pride and lost something real. The ache isn't drama. It's simple. I had something real. I didn't hold it. And you don't rush to save her from that pain. Let her meet her lesson. Let her feel the weight of what she walked away from. Because healing isn't about rescuing. It's about allowing. Here's the twist. She doesn't miss you because you left. She misses you because you grew. New routine, better sleep, stronger body, clearer purpose, tighter circle. You're not avoiding her. You're busy being you. And that's the most attractive thing of all. Not flexing. Not showing off, just living well. Scarcity hits different when it's honest. She sees a man with sun on his face, work in his hands, peace in his chest, and zero need for her validation. That's not a flex, that's a fact. And facts are harder to ignore than feelings. Anyone can copy style. Few can copy safety. The way you stayed calm in storms. The way you listened without fixing. The way you owned your flaws without begging for praise. That energy, it's home. She'll try to find it again, with someone new, but it won't feel the same, because safety isn't given. It's earned through consistency, through presence, through showing up even when it's hard. And when that clicks, the longing becomes real, not performative, not nostalgic, but soul deep. I miss the way my soul breathed around him. If she reaches out, honest, humble, changed. You can hear her, but not out of weakness, out of strength, if it's games. You don't play, you don't dance to old rhythms, because you're not trying to win her back. You're trying to stay true to yourself, And here's the truth. She doesn't miss you when you chase. She misses you when you choose. Yourself when your silence isn't a trick, but your standard when your routine is boring in the best way. When you stop trying to be impressive and become unshakable. That's when the balance flips. Not because you made her feel small, but because you finally stood tall. If you're in that space right now, the silence, the stillness, the rebuilding, stay there. Breathe there, grow there. Let the timeline unfold. Don't break no contact on day 3. Don't text just to check in. Don't confuse loneliness with longing. Your peace is not negotiable. Your growth is not a performance. And if this resonated, drop a like. Subscribe to Brainify. Comment. I choose peace. So I know you're locked in, and if you want the exact words to say if she reaches out, tell me below. I'll make that video next, Because real strength isn't loud, it's quiet, it's consistent. It's choosing yourself, even when it's hard. And that's the kind of man she doesn't just miss. She remembers, she regrets, and sometimes she learns from.